The cattle at Meredith Ellis's Texas ranch rarely stay in the same pasture for long. Ellis moves them across acres of cropland, mimicking the way wild herds once moved across grasslands.
The cattle graze across the landscape. They invigorate the grasses to produce more biomass. In turn, those grasses sequester carbon into the soil to be locked permanently into the soil.
Sequestering carbon, restoring soil health, and improving biodiversity are all components of regenerative ranching, a philosophy that involves working in harmony with nature. For Ellis, it's about making beef more sustainable.
What I'm looking to do is to make a major impact and completely redefine the beef industry.
Beef is the largest agricultural source of greenhouse gases worldwide. It has a bigger carbon footprint than any other type of protein. But despite all that, our appetite for beef is growing. In 2021, Americans consumed about 30 billion pounds of beef, according to the USDA. That's about 60 pounds per person per year. So with a cheeseburger habit that's hard to break, ranchers and researchers are looking for solutions to meet demand and address climate change. There's regenerative ranching, changing the way cows are raised. There's research into vaccines and gene editing, changing cows from the inside out. And then there's changing the cow's diet. Studies have shown a variety of natural feed supplements, including seaweed, can help reduce methane emissions from cow burps. At a small feedlot near Colorado State University, researchers are putting those supplements to the test.
But basically what happens with the green feed machine is an animal will come up. While they're there, the air is being collected up through this tube. And based on that and the airflow rate, we can calculate an emission rate every time the animal visits to the machine.
Agnex researchers say they want to work closely with producers to implement their findings about which feeds or supplements show the most promise.
When we come up with solutions, we need to make sure it's with that mindset of how do we actually make sure our solution doesn't just sit in a lab, right? Doesn't just sit in a controlled environment, but could actually make an impact on reducing methane emissions from the cattle industry.
Back in Texas, Meredith Ellis says she'll keep trying to do her part.
It's far more important to me to do the best I can to preserve this little piece of land that's my responsibility and do the best I can to help change the beef industry for the better and make just a huge national impact for all of our kids' futures. That is the most important thing I could possibly do in my life.